Hi, everybody. Welcome to Thanksgiving Cooking with Vicki. And
Stephanie.
so we're really excited. I don't know if you caught our pumpkin seed cooking time together, but holidays are for creating traditions. And so that's what we're doing today. Now, we have an Eat Well page, and we always talk about healthy eating. But the thing about eat well and the thing about healthy eating is sometimes the well part and the healthy part is about what you do together. We are never going to tell you that you can't eat cookies or you can't eat cake or you can't eat pie, because we do believe in balance. Both of us are healthy eaters, but we also believe in balance. And so as long as you don't eat the entire dozen of cookies or eat cookies all the time and not healthy food, having some balance is good, but especially at the holidays. So we're joining you today to do a fun activity that is actually eating well because of the well-being it brings to our lives by doing something together.
Yeah, and it's something fun that, I think you can do with people that are already in your house. So it's great family activity, or this is a great thing, just like the pumpkin seeds, that you can do with grandparents or other family and friends all over the world through Zoom, just like this. So as Vicki said, part of eating well sometimes is just sharing that experience with other people and the joy of that and doing something together that's fun and tasty.
Yeah. So this Thanksgiving week, if you're home and you're usually with family, pull up Zoom, and especially on Thanksgiving Day, you have more than 40 minutes on Zoom this year. They're extending that time. And whether it's this recipe, which we think is going to be a lot of fun, especially if you have children or if you are a child at heart like we are, but this is an idea of something that you can do this Thanksgiving week or really anytime during the year. So we're going to get started. What we're making are turkey cookies out of our handprints.
Yeah. So if you've been in school at any point or just a crafty person, I'm pretty sure you've made a hand turkey of some kind with construction paper. But we're doing hand turkey cookies today. So doing something different.
Yeah, and the recipe will be on our website, so you can go and check it out there and be creative. Do your own thing. You don't have to do what we do. We're just going to have some fun. Whether you do it or not, we're still having fun and making this a great Thanksgiving tradition. Maybe we'll be doing this every year until we're old and gone.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. I'll mention a couple of things, and then Stephanie will mention a couple of things. You make your cookie dough. It's a sugar cookie dough. You can make it from scratch. So if you are a from scratch person, that's great. You can also, Stephanie, hold up yours. We both have two samples of different kinds of cookie dough that you can purchase. Mine are the little round circles, but you can always take those little round circles and roll them out together or cut a piece of that off and roll it out. Something I thought would be a little fun to try so we could both show you a little variety is to take a pie crust, and so it's going to be a pastry that'll be in the shape of a hand. So there's all kinds of options. Be as creative as you can. So what we're going for is this, and we both drew our hands, and we're gonna draw them again so that you can see, but we're going to basically put your hands, well, maybe we won't draw them again, but just like kids do, and you trace the outside of your hand. Now, we're all about sanitation right now. This is just me by myself here, but I have washed my hands, sanitized my space, and I'm sure Stephanie has as well.
I have.
But if you're really worried about that, there are hand-shaped cookie cutters that you can buy on Amazon. We looked at those the other day, but we just really wanted to draw our hands. So we started by drawing our hands so that we would have that shape in order to make our cookie shapes.
Yeah, I used a part of an Amazon box because I have a lot of Amazon boxes and it's pretty sturdy. So yeah, hold up.
So, but what you do is just take any kind of paper or cardboard and just draw the hand, cut it out. And if you have children and they like to cut or they're practicing their cutting, that's something that they can do. Another thing I just wanted to show you that they're kind of weird, but if you are really wanting to make sure you're keeping your hands nice and clean, you can put on one of these. They are pretty inexpensive. You can order them on Amazon, find them at H-E-B. I found these at H-E-B today. So you can always put that down and draw around it if you want to make sure that your hands are absolutely clean. Okay, all right, so I have my pie dough, so mine's going to be much simpler. I do have a rolling pin, so if you are using a cookie dough, whether you make it from scratch or you use the little button cookies, which I'll try in a little bit, or what Stephanie has, you're going to need some sort of a rolling pin. If you don't have a rolling pin, you can use a big fat cup. I remember the days before I had rolling pins that I just used a cup or a glass and rolled it out. I'm also using wax paper and putting my dough down on the wax paper. While she's rolling, I'm just going to show you some of the fun things that I have to make the turkey feathers. These are mini M&Ms. You could use Skittles or sprinkles or any kind of candy or cookie decorating things, but these are mini M&Ms. I also have some candy corn. I might use this for the turkey beak. Who knows, maybe the end of the feathers. I have a whole bunch of cookie sprinkles in Thanksgiving colors. So from red to brown, chocolatey, green, and orange, as well as the traditional sprinkles here. I also have some colored decorating icing. I'm going to use for the main part of it, and we'll talk more about this when we get to the decorating part, but a cookie icing, so white cookie icing. A cookie icing is best because you want it to harden, like a cake icing doesn't always harden, so this will harden. But I have some brown food coloring so that I can make the turkey brown. You know what? You can make the turkey pink if you wanted to. All about what you want to do and how you want to create. So while Stephanie's rolling, I'm going to go ahead and put my pre-cut handprint down, and I'm just going to slide the knife around the fingers. It doesn't have to be exact. Remember, these are turkey feathers, and it is all right if they're a little bit off. If you are doing this with children, you might want to do the knife part for them if they're younger. All right, yeah, so I have 2 turkeys.
2 turkeys.
And, yeah, 2 turkeys. And remember, I'm using the pie pastry, which will be interesting to test. And then I will roll out some cookie dough as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put my hands, I'm going to put my hands in the oven and see what I get at the end of this so I can roll out some cookie dough.
All right, so I have I have 4 turkeys ready. They do take up a lot of space on your cookie sheet, so you may have to do a few rounds of them. So I'm going to go ahead and pop my 4 turkeys. Here's one of them, just one, in the oven.
And my little pastries from the pie dough are about ready to come out of the oven. I also made some cookie dough, but yeah, it's not about the quantity on these. It's really about the process, not necessarily the product. What we tried to say at the beginning, it's just the inner engagement with each other. See, we're separated by miles and miles on this Zoom, and we're baking together and having all kinds of conversations. So that's what it's about, the process of doing something together with family or friends. Yay! We have been decorating. I have frosting colored fingers now, and I've probably eaten too much of the sprinkles and the candy. But we've had so much fun.
We really have.
Which is the whole point. And I think one of the things we talked about earlier was family. But Stephanie and I work together. What a great team building activity. Just something fun, whether you have a team of 2 or a team of 22. 22 might be a lot of cookies, but something fun just to not have to work. It's not right that we're trying to work, but you know what I mean. Just something that binds you together. It's been fun.
it's a nice distraction from everything going on. It's a good opportunity to get to know people a little bit more, have some conversations while you're making your cookies or whatever, and laugh a little. We laugh a lot.
We have laughed. We need to stop worrying about not having fun. I mean, we need to always have fun, play a little, use your humor, be goofy, be silly. I think we said this is such a great children's activity, but there's no age that this would not be fun for. And even if somebody just dumps sprinkles on, like me, just dumps sprinkles, you're going to see our finished products here in just a second. But it's the process. It's the quality time together, which is what Thanksgiving is all about. When we talk about Eat Well on our Eat Well page, most of the time we do post healthy recipes. But well-being is so much more than exercise and kale. It is about our full wellness, and we feel that much better at the end of this couple of hours we spent together. At least I do. I won't speak.
Yes, I do too. And it's a really great that we're filming this on a Friday. It's a really great way to end a week on a positive note too, and go into the weekend with some fun.
Yeah, so we hope you'll try it. And if you don't like doing hand turkeys, just do something together. That's all right. Reveal.
Let's show them.
You're going to see some pretty interesting looking turkeys here. So these are all made from our handprints. This one is the pie crust dough. This one is actually cookie dough, so it's got really fat leaves.
Mine are all cookies. Yeah, I made different kinds of turkeys. Some I just dumped my toppings on, some I was a little bit more intentional, and this one I just did an outline. And then this one, I'm just gonna eat it as it is.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. So I hope you will send us your turkey pictures. We would love to see your hands turn into cookies, and post them on our Instagram, send them to us, email, however you want to get them to us. We will repost them and we will love to see them. So
thanks everyone, and have a happy and healthy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your time with whoever you're spending it with, and have fun.
Yeah, it's a time for gratitude. So we're thankful for you, and we hope that you have a wonderful week ahead, and happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.